Alright, YouTubers, I just bought a grab bag of miscellaneous, overproduced, worth absolutely nothing, miscellaneous 1980s packs of baseball cards. I've got some Action All-Stars. I believe these are from Don Russ, 1983 or 84. Pacific Baseball Legends, all new second series. I have no idea what those are. A pack of the ever popular Sport Flicks. I believe that's 87 or 88. Some kind of double headers. Two baseball picture cards in holders made in Taiwan, so you know those are going to be good. 1988 yearbook stickers from Topps. Whoops, there it goes. I hope they're not going to be all damaged now. I miss out on my Gem Mint 10s. Let's lay it down. I got 88 Fleer Star stickers, 88 Donruss pop-up, I don't know, just as pop-up puzzling cards, and 3 packs, Series 1, 2, and 3 of 88 Topps Big. So I like doing these kind of breaks. These are all pretty much worthless, but they're fun. So we'll go with, we'll do the little sticker pack first. These were the yearbook stickers that Topps made every year. They've got stickers on one side and superstar cards on the other. So it's actually, you got a chance of pulling something good on each side. Not good, I mean, these are pretty much worthless, but they're fun to open and entertaining. And I'd had some of these when I was a kid. I'd buy the album and then never buy packs again. So we just sat around and eventually got thrown away. Right there on the back we got a Brett Saberhagen Superstar card. Some gum right there. We'll save that for later. Alright, we got on one side, really going to test my knowledge here, we got Bob Nepper, I think, on one side, and can't tell who that is on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and guess Pete O'Brien. And on the back we got Tom Hinkie, Superstar Special. Here we got Kevin Gross, I believe, and Greg Gagne. No, that's not Greg Gagne. That's, I don't know. Can't think of his name. I think he hit the sacrifice fly that scored Dan Gladden in the 91 World Series in Game 7. Can't think of his name. Anyway, I'm getting old. That's obviously Eddie Murray. And on the back side, we've got Cal Ripken. So Hall of Fame on Oriole on one side, Hall of Fame Oriole on the other. Paul Molitor in the dugout hanging out with Juan Nieves, possibly right there in the back. And Tony Fernandez on the other side. Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer. And here we got, I don't know, looks like a left-handed Bill Dorn pitching, and Alan Ashby or something maybe there, with Britt Saberhagen on the back. So that was too much excitement for me to handle, so I'm going to slow things down a little bit and do the old Baseball Legends by Pacific. I have no idea what year these came out or anything about these cards whatsoever, so we'll see if I even know anybody in the pack. They're made by Pacific, so you know they're going to suck, because Pacific was one of the worst brands. Alright. Bucky Walters. I'm sure these have all kinds of interesting information on the back, which they do. And they are licensed. Okay, they're not completely bootleg. So we got Bucky Walters, Harmon Killebrew, Hall of Famer there. Ted Williams. Cool batting cage shot there. It's probably from the, I'm guessing early to mid 50s. No idea. I'm trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about. Joe Sewell. Creepy portrait card there. Gary Bell. Ed Double D Roush, I don't know. Claude Osteen. Wonder if Joel is in his bloodline. Televangelist, who always seems to have a smile on his face. Mike Torres. Joe Medwick. And Dave Kingman. That's Dave Kingman? Holy crap, that is. I didn't even know he ever looked like that. Alright, that was pretty awesome. Ted Williams and Harmon Killebrew in there. Alright, let's do this big giant pack of garbage here. Action All-Stars, distributed by Donruss Company. The back of the card looks like these are probably 84, 85. The problem with oversized cards like these, we'll get into that with the Topps Big, is you can't store them anywhere. It's even got a little hook. They're going to hang that up on a peg there. There's not pages for them. There's not, you know, penny sleeves for them. I can't even open this crap. It's impenetrable. There we go. Oh no, did I damage the edges of my Jim Gantner? It's a pretty cool looking design, but the size is just killer. What the hell do you do with them? 85 it was. Willie Upshaw. Looks basically like just a Donruss card, just huge. All the same kind of crap on the back. Coloring's almost the same as like the 88 Donruss as well. Reggie Jackson, there's a good Hall of Famer, obviously striking out there. One of the 2,000 plus times he did that in his career. George Brett, looking very displeased after an 0-for-5 performance probably. Ron Kittle, rocking the shades, and a sweet puzzle piece of somebody. I don't know. Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse. Got a piece of his legs there. See, not bad looking cards, but what the hell do you do with them? I mean, I can't even fit these in my boxes that I have, and I obviously don't have any pages for those. So let's open up a few of these Topps Big. We got Series 1, 2, and 3. The killer for these was the size, of course. They did have interesting little cartoons on the back, which I'll show you here in a minute. But why do you got to break it up into 3 series? Just put it into 1. Go ahead and do Series 1 here to start us off. I actually put blanks in these back in the day. Oh no, that's some kind of like album thing. I thought it was a blank like they put in the packs nowadays. Decoys, whatever you call them. Benny Santiago. Benny, screw you. I don't even know why I did that, but Andres Galarraga, Jeff Reardon, Stan Jefferson. We'll use Stan here to turn him around, show you what I was talking about with the little cartoons. Joined the Padres in an 8-player trade with the Mets. And then they got little cartoon tidbits that their players are saying or whatever. So I always kind of liked the backs of these. I liked to look at those as a kid. I didn't have too many of these because they weren't easy to come by. My card shops that I visited as a kid, Udo's and Cosmic Slop, didn't carry them. I usually just buy a few singles of the players that I liked when I saw them. Kevin Mitchell, Andres Thomas, and Scott Fletcher. Let's go to Series 2. Series 1 was just too exciting for me, so let's move to Series 2 here. Another filler card. This is what was in the Topps original size cards. Rafael Belliard, Gary Gaetti. A lot of people said I looked like him when I was younger. Maybe I do a little bit. Rich Gedman, Rick Sutcliffe, Franklin Stubbs, Henry Cotto, and Dan Pasqua. Series 2. Very exciting. See what Series 3 has to offer. Another filler card for a sweet Topps Baseball All-Star Card Collector t-shirt. Alright, we got Glenn Davis, Jeff Treadway, Jack Clark. Never realized he had a big gap in his teeth. Charles Hudson, Mookie, Greg Brock. I always thought he kind of looked like David Letterman. And Mark McGwire. Nice one there, I guess. Great shot of him getting nailed in a double play, it looks like there. Alright, let's go to Sportflix. Another hard to come by card that I never saw that much of when I was a kid. Nobody carried them. My card shops didn't carry them. They were kind of crappy. You only got 3 of them in the pack. If I remember, they were pretty expensive too. Topps being, 45-50 cents a pack. Sportflix, I think, were like double that, maybe $1 or $2. The gimmick with these was obviously the motion. Trivia card there. Baseball trivia. Who is the only pitcher to win 7th game of a World Series twice? Whitey Ford, Bob Gibson, Sandy Koufax, or Don Drysdale? I'm going to say Bob Gibson. Bob Gibson, who did it for the Cardinals in 64 and 67. I'm just too smart. And I don't know who that is. Bruce Sutter, maybe? Yep. Hall of Famer. Horrible card. Oh, I get 2 factoid cards. We'll see how I do on that one here. We got Ted Power. Yep. Some stupid offer card with my favorite guy on the front, Dwight Gooden. Simulated Magic Motion Disc. They can't show you the 4th sequence of it because it's him snorting a line of cocaine. And my last one, I got Tri-Stars. We got somebody from the Phillies. Somebody from the Tigers. I can't tell who any of those guys are. Burt Blyleven, Jerry Koosman, and John Denny. The only Jerry Koosman. The reason why I even know him is because he's on Nolan Ryan's rookie card. Interesting. And let's see our trivia. Who was the last pitcher to get a hit in the All-Star game? Steve Carlton, Robin Roberts, Vida Blue, or Bob Gibson? I'm going to say Vida Blue. Bob Gibson was the answer to the last one. It's interesting he's on this one too. I'm going to say Vida Blue. And the answer is Steve Carlton, who had a run-scoring double in the 1969 game. All right, Sportflix. Let's go to 88 Fleer baseball stickers. Never had these as a kid either. Had a few singles. My card shops, I guess, busted a few of these, and I bought the players that I liked, usually in their little star boxes. Design of the back is exactly like the 88 Fleer, except on the front, obviously, it's going to be a sticker. Sticker is the same as well. We got Steve Bedrosian, Burt Blyleven, Sid Fernandez, Frank White, and Tim Burke. Now, why is Tim Burke a star sticker? He's not even a star. Let's see. He had 18 saves and a 1.19 ERA and 56 appearances. So, but I don't consider relief pitchers stars. He didn't even have that many saves, only like 18 or 19. Anyway, let's go to Donruss pop-ups. We're going to save this little doubleheader weirdo thing made in Taiwan for last. Never saw those. Have no idea what's in those. These pop-ups, I think you got one pop-up and the all-star cards with it. There's my puzzle piece of a puzzle. I don't know who it is. Will Clark, one of my favorite players as a kid. Wade Boggs. Darryl Strawberry. Checklist. It's 2 checklists in 1 pack. It doesn't get any better than that. And Andy Van Slyck. Alright, let's end it with this doubleheader thing. 2 baseball pictures and a holder. Made in Taiwan. And then we got our checklist on the back. This is only the beginning of the checklist. It looks like they're all in alphabetical order, A through F. Jim Abbott, Jeff Ballard, George Bell, Wade Boggs, Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonilla, Ellis Burks, Jose Canseco, Joe Carter, Will Clark, Roger Clemens, Vince Coleman, Alvin Davis, Eric Davis, Glenn Davis, Mark Davis, Richard Allen Davis, Andre Dawson, Shawan Dunston, Dennis Eckersley, Sid Fernandez, Tony Fernandez, Chuck Finley, Carlton Fisk, and Julio Franco. Let's see who we get. If I get anybody halfway decent, I guess it'll be interesting. And we got, Mark McGwire. My favorite player as a kid with his 85 All-Star USA Baseball rookie there on the back. And on the front, we have his 1990 top. So obviously these came out in 1990. And it stands up for a cute little display piece. I'm going to put it on eBay with a buy it now for $100. Alright, thanks for watching my menagerie of bootleg, overpriced, or overproduced, not worth a damn thing 1980s baseball cards. And I'll actually have a second part of this one, so because I have more garbage that came in this box. So give me some comments, subscribe if you like, and I will see you next time.